Uh, so do we have anyone joining in? Uh, so do we have anyone joining in? So do we have anyone joining in? So do we have anyone joining in? So let's wait for a few more people to join. So let's wait for a few more people to join. So let's wait for a few more people to join. Hello. So we are just waiting for a few people to join. So this is Trickle here. So we will be discussing about how to effectively work from home. We are just waiting for a few people to join. So this is Trickle here. So we will be discussing about how to effectively work from home. So just type in your questions. I want to see people commenting below. As you know that that will help me to understand who is watching. Just type in your questions. I want to see people commenting below. As you know that that will help me to understand who is watching. Just type in your questions. I want to see people commenting below. As you know that that will help me to understand who is watching. Type in your questions. I want to see people commenting below. As you know that that will help me to understand who is watching. Type in your questions. I want to see people commenting below. So just excuse me for uh, the bad quality in video. I can understand the quality is not very good. The reason is everybody is watching right now in YouTube, and the bandwidths are really bad right now. Come on, shoot me your questions, please. I can see people joining in. So welcome to the live session by Trickle, and I can assure you we'll have a really nice session. If you are having questions about working from home and different other things, the gadgets, what you should be using, you'll surely get answers to those. So we are having a bad video quality, so I apologize for that. So just bear with me. So let's start off with the session today. So working from home is right now the future for 2020. So as you are aware, work from home will be the mode by which most businesses and companies will be working, and that's the way about. And if you ask me the reason why, it's basically, corona virus. This particular phase, that has been kind of a game changer, or a time where corporates are actually thinking about how to save costs. And one of the features that they have seen here is, associates or employees working from home, that has actually helped them reducing the cost, because associates are not able to travel to office, right? So the electricity, the place and all, the retail, those particular things come into picture, and they are actively working on that mode. So be it any company around the globe, everybody is thinking about that line. Even in India, I am aware, like, many companies are actively working on that. Now, given that particular scenario or situation, how do you accustom yourself to that particular way of lifestyle? So that is something that let us discuss here, and let's see what comes up. So just if you could give me in your chat, just shoot me like who is basically in this particular live session. That will really help me in getting through some of the stuff. So the stream is really poor. I can understand that because of buffering, and the sessions that is going on, so the bandwidths are not very strong. So given the work from home situation that we have, uh, the first thing what you need to have is, obviously, you need to have your own desktop or laptop to first go ahead and start working from home. And the second thing that you would be requiring is a internet connection. Now, having that, it will definitely help you. So guys, if you are watching from India, let me know, so that I if you want me to talk in Hindi, if you're not understanding English, let me know. I can switch to Hindi as well. Okay, so just let me know if you would like me to switch to Hindi. So coming back, the way you can accustom yourself, so you need to focus on few things while you are working from home, because understand that you are now not kind of working in a team, right? So you are working as a solo member, so you need to give your output to your company, so that your company recognizes the effort that you are putting in, day out, right? So in order to have that, the first thing I would ask you to focus on is enhancing your skill set, because that's something that is going to be a game changer going forward. So guys, popping in, please write in the chat, so that I can understand who all are watching my stream right now. Okay, so continuing with this, so the first thing which I said is, you need to focus on your skill set. So that's something that you need to be aware of and conscious. Utilize this time to have yourself upgraded to the knowledge or to the skill sets that your current company is demanding you. Okay. So the next thing that I would ask of you is, you know, uh, you need to focus on the areas where you can innovate. So how you can innovate yourself during this time. Now that is something that each and every one of you need to focus on, because you understand that the physical mode of communication with your customers, so that is something that is going to go off. Okay, so what you need to focus on right now is creativity. So how can you be creative? So for being creative, there might be, different businesses that you are right now, working on, right? So you are, maybe some of you are working from home. You are into design activity, or you are into IT, right? Or maybe you have businesses across wherein you are selling products, right? You have your own products and you are selling those. But right now, during this particular lockdown, or during this home phase, while all of us are working from home, there is a situation wherein you are getting disconnected from your customers. Now you need to focus on your customer base. Make sure that you don't get a disconnect from them, because hello, I can see many people joining in. So if you guys can type in the chat and let me know who all have joined in, that would be real. I would really appreciate that. So what I was focusing on is you need to have your connects. You need to have your connects with the customers. So how can you do that? So the way you can do it is, have sessions, give them calls. That's something that is free, of course, right now. And then you come to a situation wherein you provide solutions to customers, because that is something which will eventually help you guys. Okay, so have a connect with your customers. You can have sessions with them. Why don't you have a Google Meet session with them? I have already created videos for Google Meet. If you are not knowing what Google Meet is, or you don't know how to use it, please try to use those particular videos that I have. Utilize those videos that are there in Google Meet. You will find it somewhere in the videos. Please go there. Please go there and search for Google Meet. You will come across the videos that are there in Google Meet, and you would definitely learn how to connect yourself into Google Meet sessions. Now once you understand how to connect through Google Meet, you can then directly interface with your customers, have listen to the problems that your customer is going through, because that is something which will help them, because they are stuck at home, you are stuck at home. Now how do you continue your business? Right now, to have your business continued, please ensure that you have your customer base on hand. You are having the loyalty card there. Okay, now to have the loyalty card there, you need to have what I say is, try to give solutions to them free of cost, because that will really help. So do not go for exchange of money right now, because yes, of course you would get paid, but I think the time right now is to focus on gaining trust with your customers, to gain the well-wishing part with your customers. That is very, very important. So I would advise, please go ahead and connect with your customers, and then they would be the ones who would come back to you asking, hey, thank you for the solution that you have given us. So now you can let me know how much I should be paying you for this service, and I can guarantee that is going to happen, because as I said, myself, I am having I have seen that, in my own business, in my own areas, that, if I have my customers trust, if I am loyal to them, they will be loyal to me, right? So it's always, give and take. So you need to focus on that area very much. Now I'll come to this part again. Now let me focus on the gadgets, right? So now when you are having work from home kind of a situation wherein you are tied down 9 hours a day or 10 hours a day, what are the gadgets that you think you should be having handy with you? So can I have you guys, let me know through the chat that is there. Let me know how or what are the gadgets that you need to have with you, because I know it is going to get monotonous at some point of time. It is quite depressing, right? So what are the things that you need to have? So apart from your laptops, I would suggest that, listen to a lot of songs, okay, because that is something that will be a stress buster for you guys. Listen to a lot of songs, because when you were in your offices or at your workplace, I'm sure it would have been really difficult working and listening to songs at simultaneously. That's the problem. So being at home, always being at home right now, as the situation demands all around the world, listen to a lot of songs that will help you heal your inner mind, because you need to have your mind freshened up before you can actually go ahead and work innovatively. So have listening to a lot of songs. And then what I would say is, every day you should be doing at least yoga, if not anything else. So yoga is very, very important for your well-being. Okay, now I call these gadgets because this is something that you would now need to have with you all the time. Okay, so you need to have the gadgets readily available, because this is the norm that is going to happen, and this is the new normal that is going to happen from 2020 onwards for all of us. Okay, now coming back to the businesses that I was talking about. So if you are having your, say, business, if you are a plumber, or if you are electrician, or if you are doing some home services, right, and you are right now disconnected from your customers. So the way you can have your work from home, what if I say the work from home kind of a situation for you guys is, your customers, because they used to call you, right? So you have their numbers with you always. So once you have their numbers, you can call them and ask them what problems or situations they are into facing right now. And then what you can do is, you have a session with them. You can have a WhatsApp call as well, because WhatsApp has also have the video conferencing capabilities enhanced. Okay, so that will also help. So have a WhatsApp session, or have a Google Meet session, but definitely not a Zoom session, because I'm not pro Zoom, so I would not recommend Zoom. Okay, so have sessions with them and try to understand their problems, provide solutions to them through the video chat. See the problems that they have, ask them, if you are watching me in Hindi, then आप उनको पूछिए कि आपका क्या प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है, और आप उसका एक वीडियो या उसका एक फ़ोटो उनसे मंगवाइए, और उनको बोलिए आप कि आप सर आप वेट कीजिए, मैं आपको बता देता हूँ आपको क्या करना है. और आपको जब वो सोल्यूशन आप उनको देंगे, आई कैन गारंटी यू, यू नो दैट्स गोइंग टू बी अ मैजिक, इज़ गोइंग टू बी अ मैजिक फॉर देम. तो इस पे थोड़ा सा ध्यान ध्यान दीजिए, बिकॉज अभी तक आप जो कर रहे थे कि आप उनके घर में जाते थे कुछ सोल्यूशन देने के लिए, बट अभी जो आने वाला है, वक्त जो आने वाला है, दैट इज़ गोइंग टू बी टोटली थ्रू द वर्चुअल मोड, जिसको हम बोलते हैं थ्रू द वेब. तो आपको सीखना पड़ेगा. अगर आपको नहीं पता है कैसे चैट करते हैं, कैसे वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंसिंग करते हैं, तो ये आपको सीखना पड़ेगा. Okay, so go ahead and do that, and I would definitely understand it would really work. Now if you are a teacher, then what would be the way you would be doing it? Okay, so if you are a teacher, again you have the Google Classroom. Okay, so that will really help you. Okay, if you are a Google Classroom, so if you are if you are working from home, so there could be different kind of businesses that you would be working in, right? So let me know through the chat what is your business so that I can help you guys. Okay, so we were discussing about work from home, and let me know through the chat who all are actually joined in right now. Because that will help me in understanding. Let me know through the questions that you have, and I would be able to provide some solutions for working from home. If you are facing some issues, let me know what issues you are facing and what are the things you would like to know, because work from home is going to be the new norm for the entire world. So be it whatever business that you are in, insurance, banking, IT, or you are into retail, whatever business you are right now in, that is going to be the new norm for this world. And me having a background in IT for more than 20 years, I know that how the companies operate, be it small companies or be it big companies. Now that's something that you need to focus on. Give yourself that much punch. I'm sorry guys, I'm having a bad internet connection, please bear with me. So just stay with me, because that's the bandwidth problem that every one of us are facing right now, wherever, if you are in US, India, wherever you are, we are facing that kind of an issue, right? So coming back, so work from home is going to be the new norm. So you have to prepare yourself, give your skill sets a boost, because this is the time that you have wherein you can get yourselves into preparing yourself for the next level. Now you can ask me, how can I prepare myself? What are the skill sets that I need to prepare on? Go to Udemy. Udemy is one of the biggest portals that is available right now. LinkedIn is having their own learning portal. Have them, access them, because I am sure some of them are also providing some free accesses to their kitty. So go through those, search for those, and you would, whatever is your skill set, whether you are into programming or business, or if you are tutoring, right? So whether it is English, maths, or different other subjects, you need to focus on these areas and try to build your area on that, because I am sure your own skill set will now determine how much money you are going to earn. That is what I say, earning by your skill set. So be very much cautious on that. Wherever you are, whichever part of the world you are in, that's going to be the new norm that is going to stay. Okay, so this period which coronavirus has given us, where we are stuck at home, I know all of us are frustrated, myself also I am frustrated, but I am trying to utilize my time and skill set towards honing my skills, right? I would even advise my viewers to do the same. Okay, and if you have any issues, please put me in the chat from where you are watching, so that I can know who is there in my chat session or in my live stream session for that matter. So now like giving you an example, like if you are into say home services, then what you can do is you can ask your customers, give them a call, repeated periodical calls, maybe weekly, make a call to them, ask them that if they are facing some issues or not. So so suppose you are a plumber or electrician, if that's your job, then give them a call, because this is something, a maintenance kind of a service that you are providing, right? And you used to provide them with that before the coronavirus came into picture. So what you can do right now is have them I'm sorry, I mean, if you give them the call, what happens is you bring that trust factor again between them. Okay, so initially they might feel irritated, so don't give them too frequent calls. So weekly once call them and have a quick chat session with them, and try to understand what are the issues they are facing. Maybe they don't know how to fix a bulb, how to put on a bulb, or maybe they are having some problem with a switch, or maybe the toaster is not working, right? So ask them their situation, and then what you can do is you can ask them to ask them to give a video recording of their area where they are facing that problem with. So for suppose it's a toaster, I'm just giving just a blunt example. Okay, so what you do is you ask them the part why it is not working, where it has the brand of the toaster, and the place where it is not working. Maybe the LED bulb is not working, right? It is not glowing. So ask them to give that video to you. You give them now the solution, okay, through the video again. So what you do is you have a live session with them through WhatsApp or through Google Meet, okay, or through Skype or Teams. Okay, these are the modes that I would recommend, but not Zoom, guys, because I am not a pro Zoom user, and I will never recommend my viewers to go for Zoom. Okay, because there are a lot of security concerns with Zoom. So if you are still working with Zoom, please make sure that you stay away from Zoom, even though they are saying that they have rectified their security breaches, whatever they had, they have covered for that. Okay, so go for the safer options that you have. Google is there, WhatsApp is there. WhatsApp is now allowing users, 16 users, to be at the same time in a video conference. So that's quite powerful, right? How many customers do you want at the same time in a conference? You don't need more than 16 people to be there. So WhatsApp is the easiest, right? You can have FaceTime, right? So if you're iPhone user, go for FaceTime. So these are the more better secured way of doing the business, right? And see, suppose I am the customer, right, and you are helping me, you are connecting with me. What happens psychologically is they start thinking that, okay, he is so much interested in providing me the service, even though he is not able to come to my place. And that brings about psychological change in a person. And what happens is once you become loyal to them, they will become loyal to you. So you don't have to run ahead and start groping for customers, because scamming people through online and mailing them or calling them, okay sir, I have a business, do you want this, do you want that, that doesn't help. Okay, so you have to provide them some utility function so that they come back to you. And that is what I call give them free services. Don't ask for your